welcome to my channel. I'm Mama Cat. I'm going to do some diamond painting with you. Let me know as soon as you can if you can see. I'll create a post in case people can't see. Okay, see if I can get this thing to work for me. Aha, that's better. Now, where's my phone? Other phone. Hi guys, hi Jimmy Choo, hi James. That was not said. Baz was live at the time. Jimmy, go tell Mom. Baz was live at the time in my children's live stream, playing games with them. He wasn't available to be trolling on Eileen's. He was playing a live game at the time that happened. So I can vouch for Baz, not that they'll care or listen. You can't, you're blocked. I'm not surprised. I've got everyone that says the truth. Welcome back, James. Thanks for joining me. Yeah, welcome back, Baz, on that because he was in a live stream with me and my children at the time. I did try and explain that to Eileen, but of course, Mum jumped on me like a fucking pit bull. Hi, thanks for coming back, darling. Sorry about that, guys. I hope everyone can get back on. I know that I've probably got too many notifications have gone out today. There we go. It's a damn shame that they have to go around accusing everyone else when the proof is out there on PJ's videos showing that it's them doing all the cloning and trolling. It was pretty obvious it was them. Hi, Silver. Thanks for joining me. It definitely wasn't you, Baz. You were with us at the time on Pocahontas' stream, playing a game. You were playing a very manic game as well. There was no chance you could have possibly been doing anything else. But of course, Eileen jumped to blame you. That had to be either you, Lama, PJ, or Shaz, the other one that got accused, of course. The usual suspects all get accused. funny how she can do that, isn't it? Yet again, it's using something that's the most hurtful they can to try and cause a problem, because that's how they roll. That's exactly how they roll, and they don't even care if it is their friend that they've upset. That's why she's not welcome in their group chat, because they're setting her up at the same time, doing the same to New as well. Trolls turning up in their channels, making out like it's us all the time. It's obviously not. Yeah, no, I'm not surprised. I've put out a share though that I'm on. Could you tell Dorothy James for me? She's not back in. Yeah, thanks for that, Jimmy, because I do want people to know that Baz was definitely live at the time playing a game. I know, that's why I spoke up to Eileen. I wouldn't normally bother speaking on there because I know the way they roll, but I thought I'd better do, because I won't stand for Llama being accused, because Llama's never ever stooped to saying those sort of things. He doesn't need to. He can beat you all hands down just with your own words and what you do that fucks yourselves up. It's called intelligence. You should all try it sometime. They are clutching at straws. The thing is, she shared, apparently, so I'm told, I wasn't around, so I don't know, but so I'm told, she shared the details of her mother's grave, or a video of her mother's grave, on her own channel a couple of months ago. So anyone could have had that information. Them saying that they didn't know is bollocks, isn't it? Because they know everything about everyone, apparently. I think it's funny how they can sit there and be so high and mighty, like that people actually believe that they're like perfectly innocent ones that are being hard done by. No, no. The whole bloody YouTube community knows that you're all lying now. I'm going to keep sharing PJ's videos out every day. I'm going to keep sharing Spooky's out every day to make sure enough people know the truth. It's a total bish fest going on over there. It always is, mate. Yeah, exactly. I've seen Lama get so pissed off, and he still doesn't even resort to calling them a bunch of cunts in public. You know what I mean? He's always well mannered and worded. He puts out exactly what he thinks based on exactly how they behave, not on any personal attacks. Never has. They all get so high and mighty and uppity about his reporting on them because it's all fucking true and they can't handle it. One thing about my llama friend is he won't say jack shit without a fucking whole heap of research going into it. Yeah, they hate on me for everything, Pokemon. They hate on me for dying, then they hate on me because I'm supposedly not dying. Yeah, llama. I've already told you anyway, haven't I, that Baz was live with my kids at the time, that they're accusing him of doing something, and accusing you of doing it is just fucked up. You've never done that. Always always been quite capable of making a sound argument based on facts. That's why I have respect for you. I knew that they came like ham on it today, especially when I knew that she was joining in as well, because she just fucking loves causing all this trouble, doesn't she? Wants to cause as much hate as possible so she can sit and cry about being a victim. I just hope one day MD realises that it's her fault that he's had all this, because his name will never ever be held the same, will it? How can anyone respect some of the shit that they've been caught out doing now, with actual evidence of the whole truth, not just their convoluted idea of it? Yes, Pokemon, thank you. Right. I'm very grateful that I'm doing as well as I am. It doesn't mean that I'm not ill. It just means that I'm having a good period. And I'm very grateful for that. I'm not going to sit there and let them bring me down about it when it's something to celebrate. So I'll celebrate. I wouldn't even be able to have a drink if I wasn't. I wouldn't want to have a drink if I wasn't doing so well. Some of the shit that I've seen said as well recently, and it's just barefaced lies. It's like, God, at least come up with some good shit. Like new shit as well. Some of it's like everything's based on what she said about me a year ago. Well, for a start, base your opinion on me on what I actually do. And for another thing, that's a year ago. I'm a very different person now. For a start, I chose to come back and get myself involved, regardless of the fact that I didn't want to be involved in the drama before. I was well aware coming back would have to be. I'd have to address it, and I'd have to deal with her bullshit lying about me. She's just a nasty, vindictive bitch. And I see that she's telling people that we want her dead. I can't recall a single one of the people in here ever saying that they want her dead. One or two might have snapped and said something quite nasty at times, but pretty much everyone that has ever snapped at her has had a fucking good reason to. Oh no, it's sticking to all the bits. Sky, Sky, really? No, you don't need to make all that noise, do you? Oh my god, I need tweezers. Oh my back. Jesus. Getting old. Getting very old. Oh no, there's no stair. Come on, someone take over from Steph. That comes from the tools. I don't know how to do a fucking Geordie accent, but or Yorkshire accent, whatever. Shut up. Very grateful to have Shea in the chat. Thank you very much. That's right, Shirley. And it wouldn't be this well controlled if we hadn't have been in lockdown. I know you was on the phone to the police, Lama. I'm glad of it, mate. It's about time. I know that I'm a fine one to talk because I don't like to phone the police and that, but I think it has got to that point now where it should be done. Never thought I'd hear myself say that, but you know. Everyone's getting called, are they? Thank you, Jimmy. I like your comment there. Go stuff and turkeys up. That's nice. That's right, paper hunters. Just horrible people. Oh, look. What's with the name change? Please don't use that name. Oh my God. No disrespect, but that's not the best name for you, love. I did see Eileen say. I have to say, I did see at one point Eileen say that it wasn't llama style, but you then allowed everyone to carry on saying that it's llama when it wasn't, and that's not right, is it? Because you knew it wasn't his style. I know it's not his style. Don't he definitely? She is usually known as Eileen. Okay, I'm gonna unhide you, Eileen. Get your words out. I'm unhiding her. She can say what she needs to say. You want me to get her off? I think that if she's going to say that she knows it's not you, then Lama, I think it's a good idea to have her say that publicly. No one should have to defend themselves against that because it would never have been like that. Okay. There you go. If you need to say anything, you should probably um, say it publicly that you accept that it's not those people. Yeah, exactly. Even those that have had differences with Lama will always a good way of putting an argument across. It's fake. It's blocked anyway. But yeah, you should probably say it in public and make a public statement on it. She's not allowed on Lama's channel either, but I'm sure she can say it on her own channel. It should be made public that that isn't right to blame someone that hasn't and wouldn't do things like that. It's all right, Lama, you don't worry. She accused you and blamed you again. Really? Yeah, I realise that. Like, while you're dealing with the police, you need to not be in contact with her at all. So you deal with the police because I think it is high time that it went through the police now. Um, there's too much. There's too much being said and done, and some of it's just got no excuse at all. No excuse. No need for it. Is that one meant to be there? I don't think it is it? Sylvie, you ducked out at the right time, darling. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up with people messaging me as well, so I know what's going on. No, you never get a say, Lama. You never have had a chance to have a say when people and like as for Baz, yeah, I'm very protective of Baz, and he's been very good to me and my family, you know. And she knows Baz well enough to know that he like has his own issues and shouldn't be thrown in at the deep end like that as if he's done something when no one actually knows. There's enough evidence to suggest that there's people causing trouble doing these cloning accounts without jumping to assume that any of them are us. Because so far I'm only seeing evidence that it's them, not us. Oh fuck. You can see that. I just got it up and then put it back down again. Do I seem more impatient now? It is toxic as fuck. It's damaging to health, mate. The amount of people that I've known that are literally getting sick from this. Literally, it's making them ill. I myself got ill last year with it. I just couldn't cope anymore. I had to leave. I shouldn't have to leave my channel and something I've worked my arse off on in order to help other people. I shouldn't have to leave because these people are bullies. That's not fair, is it? Not when my channel actually does good for a lot of people, which I saw someone else slagging off saying that it doesn't, but it does. There's a lot of people that watch my channel because they've got the same conditions as me. They've been become very good friends with me. We're all very close. I even get Christmas gifts off some from America. Do you know what I mean? Just because they love me that much, because we're like family together. They won't stop, Tam. That's the thing. They made it quite clear they won't stop, but we'll look after you, Shelley. Don't you worry. Tam, it's okay. They won't be able to do too much damage. I've got progressive diseases. There's no chance that they'll be able to actually fuck up anything for me. I'm sure they'll make it difficult for me, but then I'll make it difficult for them because I'll send the pitch round to them. Yeah, it is the first time, but we've had non-stop trolls, llama from the very first minute. We've had trolls. I take it they're making threats to me, Tanya. That's right, Jim. I'm convinced that a lot of people are now seeing through it all because I've had a lot of messages saying like people are actually seeing through it all now and sick of it all. But they never claimed an account. Really funny. And thank you, Dave. I love you. I know they're trying to, but like I've not felt well this week because of it all, and so I've sort of kept a bit quiet on it. But I'm not going to let them hurt me. You know, at the end of the day, I've got a great family. I've got good friends around me now. I'm not being left to deal with it on my own now. So New will never stop, Lama. You know this. That's all she does. Hate, hate, hate. Oh, what are they saying about me now? The thing is they sort of throw out all the things like being a drug addict and stuff. And it's like, do I really appear that way to you? But I'm not bothered either because, you know, life is what it is. I've had some crazy experiences in my time. You don't know the half of it, mate. But I'm not gonna let them play that game with me like as if they can fuck me over with it, because they can't. My life is my life, and I'm still very fucking proud of where I'm at today, both health-wise and mental health-wise. And my drug addiction is obviously part of my mental health problems over the years. I'm not going to sit there and go, oh no, they said this about me, they said that about me. They really are worthless pieces of tripe. They're like the most scummiest scum I've ever come across. I mean, Nikki's only nice to people if she thinks she can get a fucking donation out of them. She stays up all night and then complains of narcolepsy. Funny. I've heard and seen multiple members from over there constantly talk about their health and their pity parties. And then they sit there and slag me off for talking about mine. Then they say that I should talk about it more because I should be making good content about it and being helpful to other people, which I do, obviously. But I haven't been able to make anything about my health for a year because I've had Nicky New lying about it constantly. It wouldn't be exactly appropriate, would it, put out a health video to try and help other people like myself and have that cunt at the bottom of it giving it, she's not sick, she doesn't have lung disease, she's not dying, oh, maybe she should die quicker. Nice girl, considering that I fucking helped her set up her channel, got behind her, took all the shit from Eileen because of her, took all the shit from MD because of her. She's done nothing but stir up trouble for everyone that she's encountered. Anyone that's ever said they've had enough and not putting up with it, yeah, she'll be there fucking how evil and horrible and bad people we are. If we were such bad, evil people, if Dorothy and James were such bad, evil people, why was she best friends with them for a year? Yeah, saying all sorts of things about people, and it's like, why would you even go there if you're so concerned? Yeah, that's why MD does the Vanishing Act, because he doesn't want to be responsible when the old bill turn up, but the fact is nothing can be deleted off the internet, can it? And his name and reputation is out there on the public line. It's not hard to come across him. Thing is, there's lots of people that won't support me, and do you know why? Because they're scared of him. I'm quite happy with my little friends, my little group of friends. What's that, PJ? Yeah, why would any mother ever do that to themselves? Like, no mother would ever go there. Well, she might, you know, but she's her own daughter says that she's not a very good mother. So. And you've all got me too, Tam. I'm behind every one of you. I'm sick of the whole fucking deal. Yeah, Pagan Dreams, Clairvoyant account. Ali was admitting she was that. I recall quite evil stuff saying that on that account, and that's the same person who's doing the Lunar Beam account who keeps using the word spastic and stuff. No, I think that's all right. So I'm keeping an eye on it, Pocahontas. Yeah, keep to what you're doing, Baz, because I've got you as well. Me and Pocahontas got you. We're going to stick with you. I'm going to try gin and tonic tomorrow night. They are toxic. Very toxic. Like my younger son was saying, like he's not had to worry about my mental health for a long time, and now he's having to sit there thinking like his mum's going to kill herself over this. That's not how it should be, is it? Yeah, they always say that they're fake, don't they? Everything's fake. That's what do you remember when MD said that to me? I had to prove that he had talked to my son at all. And even if I did prove it, then it would be because I had set up messenger servers. I could fake it, cloning his account. I'd never even heard of cloning accounts before that. And then after that, suddenly hundreds of cloned accounts started popping up all over the place. Good boy, Baz, that's what I like to hear, mate. Yeah, he is worried. It's not surprising, is it? Because he's been watching Nicky, and like anyone would be worried if they saw what she's been saying about me. Care about me anyway. I can't understand anyone that says they care that they're joining with that lot. I'm sorry, but if you actually care about me, let them get away with what they've been doing. I will, Tam. I know that you're all there behind me, and I appreciate that. It helps a lot. Yeah, that's it, guys. I'll watch EastEnders if I want some fucking drama. At least it'll be funny. These lot aren't even fucking funny banter, are they? Just like pure venom and hate and like spite coming from them all the time. They can't even have a laugh with their fucking hate. Mm-hmm. Thing is, they'll just keep going and going and going. We've all said today, like numerous people have backed out because they obviously don't want to keep being hacked day in and day out. And numerous people have said, no, I won't get involved. I'm staying out of it. And they're now basically giving a poison shit to them all because they're so scared of them. But then there's numerous that just never going to back out now, are they? At the end of the day, we've all been really wronged to the point where something's got to be done about it. I'm just going to make sure that I keep on advertising out what sort of people they are every fucking day. If they ever do get that TV show, I'll make sure that that keeps being posted out every single day, every hour if I have to. Can. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. I will. I have been this week. To be fair, I've been offline a bit more because I've needed a bit of a break. A bit exhausted with it. Um, Support a few of the people that I've seen treated pretty horribly. I do. Luckily, the kids are in and supporting me all the time now, so they get to see everything that happens. If they think that there's something to worry about, they come and make sure that I'm okay, and I'm not just sitting obsessing over the phone watching people slag me off. So I don't tend to sit and watch it. I don't pay any attention. I don't listen to any of the things that they've said. A couple of times recently, like I went and got involved in Ireland's comments because I thought it was important that I made the point, like, regarding that. I wanted Eileen to know that I felt bad for her to see that. Obviously, I didn't get much appreciation. Other than that, I've pretty much stayed off of their bollocks. I don't watch new. I haven't for a year. I haven't watched MD for ages. Yeah, if I start like watching it, then it's not healthy because I will. I go into one course every month. So sometimes I do need like a reminder, like don't be watching it because it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Like why I make myself ill, but going and watching them talk shit about me. Like my life is already too short, and I'm not going to waste it caring about them while they're evil. And like as for Mira and her fucking bullshit, Miss Victim, if she was such a victim, she'd never be like this, would she? I'm sure don't affect me that way. I tend to want to help other people, not make them fucking worse. My audio's playing up. That might be because there's a plane going over the top of me at the moment. Yeah, that's it. I try and keep just doing my thing with the crafting and that, and try and enjoy myself doing my channel. You know what I mean? Like I'm grateful for all the support I've had. I don't really feel that I need to verify myself with these dickheads. I'm getting all the verification I need from the people that want to watch me. And if they don't want to watch me, I'm quite happy for them to fuck off. I'm not sure why they sit and obsess the way they do, but it's like it's not any more healthy for them than it is for us. Maybe one day they'll know how I feel when they end up as ill as me. I reckon that might well happen as well, because when you keep wishing it on someone that's going through the things that I'm going through, surely your karma must be that you're about to get a bit of a taste of what it's like living with these diseases that you're taking the piss out of. When they start going blue in the face, you can't breathe or speak or swallow, let me know. Then I'll come and watch. No, they're not worth my time. My time is precious. That's one thing I have very well learned. If it doesn't fill me with pleasure or happiness, then I don't want to be doing it. Llama's busy with tea. How many? I won't ask publicly actually because we don't want to give them too much information, do we? But anyone else that's getting involved with the case, if you want to send me a message on Messenger, I think we need to coordinate things a bit. Oops. Silver's off and come, is he? Let me get on there. These lights get me squirting. Oh, sorry, Kirsty. Yeah, so I restart live. It annoyed me. It went wrong, of course. I pressed the button and started dialing to call someone by accident. Oh my god, it's so annoying. But I'm better with crafts that are a bit more, like, a bit less fiddly. Like, it's not very good with my hands to try and be fiddly. Got cat hair on there now as well. Of course. Can't have anything in my household without cat hair. Anyone see any more views? Oh look, there's some. And a heavier tray so that it doesn't tip over every time I touch it. Because I'm a bit cack-handed, as my mother used to say. It's not actually cack-handed, it's dyspraxia, but we'll call it cack-handed for now. I wonder if my carer will come in today. I think he's off work today, innit? I've got a night off. I was hoping that he'd sit and, well, although he is Romanian, so it's quite difficult for him to sit and explain things in English and typing like, but obviously he knows my medical conditions and he knows how I am. Lagging a bit. We ain't got a pin this, but only James's. Droopy is money. I'll mention that to Pocahontas, by the way, Baz, in case they didn't see that. But I think I don't know if it's possible tonight. I'll ask. But I'm glad that you're going to get your headset. Someone's raging upstairs again. My door's not been banging on it. She's upset that they use that. She's trying hard not to, bless her. You're doing yours as well? Craft cats, knobs and knockers. My knockers have posted many a knob. One of my knockers is pouring a drink and the other is for a lot. James, how I always do. It's always like it's always too far one way or the other. Sorry guys, gulping. I didn't expect it to shoot down my throat that fast. You're right up there, Storm. You're going to knock everything flying. Storm, you've got your foot caught. My cats are so cute. I'm not surprised that they're taking off in their videos because they're so cute. Literally keep me smiling every day. Oops. James, you shouldn't watch YouTube in the mood. So they're going to keep going all night, are they, on their hate campaign that they call getting rid of the bullies and trolls, because that's their way of hating, like same as me. They hate me, go and bully them for me. That's their way of thinking that they're right by what they're doing. I decided though that I was going to put together a little video of all the people things said about me and my health and my children and stuff. A little video. I won't bother adding much to it apart from just show what they've been saying publicly. I need another drink. I'm going to get a wardrobe from Margot. Ooh, James. That reminds me of someone else sticking their finger in their mouth today. It wasn't a sexy look like it was intended to be, was it? Actually, really puked. Should I just stay live the whole time? Silver's internet's dropping out again. Oh no, Claude. My friend who I saw talking about, that's like one of my oldest friends from the internet, and he's got diabetes and that, and he's just tested positive. Not one of his, I think he had like several toes, or one of his toes removed recently from diabetes. And of course, he lives in America, so he has to work his ass off through being ill anyway. Oh my god, I fucking hate these things now. Yeah, don't let get you going. You're gonna have to end up doing what I said, what I done as well, where you share the whole lot so you can actually show the truth of it instead of their twisted idea. I need more whiskey for this. But some of the people involved as well, they're people in the medical field, people in like civil servants and that, aren't they? And they're actually sick enough to be willing to go and try and get people's addresses for these people. I wonder what sort of punishment you'd get for that. I'm pretty sure it's a crime. Sorry guys, I don't mean to keep wiggling you around. Welcome back, Silver. Those people who are being torn apart, please don't let this shit get to you. Like, it's so obvious now and so out there in the public domain who's causing what trouble. So please don't let these cunts bring you down. Mr. Applebanger, we love a bit of Tom. It is a crime, and I actually can't believe that people within those sort of jobs are sitting there going on about me and my health and my kids and my life. And like, you've got no idea, and to sit there like that, and you're in your professions. Sickos need to get using their jobs. Like, after some of the things that have been revealed recently, it's just there's like no going back on any of it now, is there? You can't just sit there and say, oh, well, I just think I'll support him anyway. No, he's evil, mate. Anyone who carries on supporting that shit, willing to entrap people into criminal acts so they can grass him up for it because he's a little fucking dirty grass. I mean, what sort of ex-bouncer do you know that's a grass? Like, I know a lot of ex-bouncers, and believe me, they can fucking think a lot about him and his grassing. the RIP on the front door that was actually written at an angle that made sure the door had to be open to have written it. Funny that. Even I was blamed for that. I've only been in lockdown for fucking most of the year, but I just magicked myself to Wales and back in one night. Just to write RIP on her fucking door. Had to be between me and Llama, that one, didn't it? One or the other of us must have had to have done it. Not all the fucking people from all over her village who fucking hate her guts because she's done this to all of them. Everybody hates you for a reason. That reason is you. What their big plan is to say, we must never speak of them again. We must forever obey their rules. We must never speak of them. We must never reveal the truth. We must take them abusing us day in and day out, abusing our kids, abusing disabilities, and just keep our mouth shut and never ever speak on the subject because then we're the bullies. Yeah, that's the plan, isn't it, guys? Fucking freak. Hypocrite. Oh, you fucking kidding me? Bunch of fucking assholes. Have you really, Kirsty? That'd be cool. That's what I could do with because I'm not very good at the I have actually got a bigger thing that I've got from Anita's Craft that's for like collecting bits from die cutting and stuff that I could use, but it hasn't got the grooves. If you don't mind, Kirsty, if you don't need it, you're going to try it another day. It's basically just going to always continue on the way they are because they think they're fucking right for it. They think they're right, even though they're actually that morally low and disgusting to go after disabled children. Like, you could go after every other group before you ever go after disabled children, right? Every other group, but not disabled kids. But they go for every other group and disabled kids because that's how they play it. I just think it's one of those things, if people have got morals, they can see this shit a mile away. And if they haven't got morals, they're going to sit there and kiss ass to these people, regardless of what we show them in ways of proof. Because they'd rather be running with the pack or the flock of sheep than standing up against it. Boom. a wee and get enough drink quickly. I decided I might as well just keep staying live because what's the point if I come off? People are only going to go over there and watch them and get hurt by what they're saying. So if I stay here, you can all stay here with me if you want. At least then you've got something better to watch than that shit. Hi Sue, thanks for joining in, love. Nice to see you. Hope you're okay, my dear. Been hardcore on the schooling and stuff. I'm glad that none of my kids are that young that I need to homeschool them. As much as I always wanted to homeschool my kids anyway, my health got in the way of that. But I'm glad that I didn't have to do it like forcibly like this because I can see like lots of parents having nervous breakdowns by the end of this lot. That's all we use on that side. Oops. Quick go up to that one. Hey Llama. That one big vajazzle. Like it, Llama. Do you want me to vajazzle your pelt, Llama? Make it look really shiny. I might have to make you a llama beard oil. Okay. I will come back and just do that in a second, but I'm going to go a wee quickly. All right, sitting there while I go a wee. Hello. Yes, I see what you're saying, Lama. It's not exactly as creative as most of my stuff, is it? I don't find it as creative either. I find it a little bit dull, but it's easier to sit and chat at the same time as well. I don't know if you can get a completed one, but that's what I'm making this for Pocahontas. Um, and I made one for Deadly Tika as well, which is my older son. And in Dragon Ball Z, because that was his thing when he was younger, and he loved anime. I'll go back in from this way to get the other U's. Come on. I have no idea, to be honest, Liz. I've only this is like I'm not really big on the whole diamond painting thing. I've only just really started doing it. It's not like as Lama said, it's not really creative for me. So I don't get thrilled by the idea of doing it. I just want to make it because it was the only way I could do something easy Pokemon related. Um, I will at some point make a Pokemon bath bomb or soap or something. I did make Pokemon bath bombs before, back when I very first started making soap. It was soap, yeah, I made. I never showed that on video though, unfortunately. So you'll have to watch me, see how long it takes me to do it. I can either do it where I keep doing lives doing it. I know it's not very exciting to watch, but like we can talk at the same time, obviously. Whereas it's a bit harder for me to pay attention as much when I'm doing something a bit more in depth. But like, next time I need to do some bath bombs. My friend's got a friend who's got a little boy who's got skin issues, skin condition, and he reacts to all sorts of chemicals and that. So I'm going to make him some oaty bath bombs to soothe his delicate skin for no other reason than just to be nice, because that's what I do. I'm not a bad person, really, despite what you might hear on the internet about me. Yes, they are Pokemons. They're all the EV evolutions. Serena, yes, you get me. Serena. Oh, Serena still. Another strange name. Harvey Williams and Serena Still. Come on down. The price is right. Well, not a price, but you can say your piece. How much? But I haven't never seen a completed one, llama. But I'm going to see if I can get a llama one now and complete that for you. I've got a fairy one that I wanted to make for elemental encounters. And they seem very quiet lately, don't they? I went on to watch DNA the other day, but then I've seen them commenting elsewhere where I think, oh, maybe I shouldn't get involved in. Not if they're going to take part in the drama. Got to that point now where there's like only really a couple of teams that I watch now. I watch Cheryl's team. Yeah, that'd look good though, Jane. I reckon there probably is machines that can do it, you know. But it's supposed to be like a relaxing hobby, isn't it? But to be honest, it's I prefer things where I have to like make recipes for my soaps and know a bit of chemistry and get the timing right, or it all fucks up. I like it to be a little bit cutthroat, you know what I mean, in my crafty world. Like PJ stuff, what PJ makes is absolutely fascinating shit. Absolute beautiful stuff, and so creative. I love all that. Like actually put it where you have to really think about it. Like some of my soaps took months planning and making up the recipes and that, getting it all right. And those videos are lucky to get 100 views. Would you believe? Diamond painting is so stressful. Um, it can be relaxing, but it can be stressful as well. Like as in, it's a bit boring. I love fingering my food before I eat it. I know a few people who finger their bums before eating their fingers. Um, Such ladylike behaviours. Give you the pinch of Kinel, mama. Yep. Drills. That'd be these things. Sorry, Kirsty. Didn't mean to hit you by accident there, dear. Can't be bothered with that, I'm afraid. That was quick, wasn't it? I smelt the rat too. I smelt the rat from the second they spoke, to be honest. Thanks, Baz. Don't worry, Kirsty, I hit you by accident. I didn't mean to. Not that it matters because you're a moderator anyway, so it wouldn't make a difference. But just more trolls popping on over from the fucking hater stream. They're all spending their evening chatting shit. Because that's all they've got to do in life. M's, anyone? Oh shit, sorry, babe. Here they come. Oh, I'm so scared. Gonna cry myself to sleep. Cut my wrists and burn my hair. Oh, I'm so scared. Trolls be attacking from everywhere. You are now, babe. Love you. Thank you. Like they actually think that they can get someone that's gone through the shit that I've been through. This shit's light work, mate. YouTube and its trolls is nothing. You don't know the half of what I've been through. I know, so am I, Dorothy. Yay, Kirsty. Got spanner. Yeah, I hate the bags that the drill bits coming in. They're really annoying, aren't they? Like, it doesn't help at all. Like, can't they just put them in these plastic boxes and give them to us like that? That'd be loads easier if it was already set up in plastic boxes. Get me wire out of the way. Can you actually see what I'm doing at the moment? Helps if you can, constant. So I was going to get off, like while I was going to the loo a minute ago. I thought, right, well, I'll get a little bit more done, just these last few letters, and then I'll get off and let them do their thing because I know people are probably dying to go and see what's been said about them. And now that I see they're jumping on board, I might stick around just to piss them off a bit more. Is it? You really enjoy it? I thought it'd be a bit boring compared to like doing everything else. I do, but like to watch. I mean, like you know. But if you enjoy watching it, then I'm quite happy sitting doing it. It's got to be better than setting up a video and fucking around with all of the editing and everything else. because it'd be a long job with a project like this. So I can just do this when I come onto live streams and that. And it just means that I can think at the same time, so I can follow the chat at the same time. Oh, I'm glad you're all enjoying it. Steph's gone to bed early. She's tired because she's been up a lot with the baby. Maureen, I don't know. I assume Maureen's probably asleep if she hasn't popped on, because she usually does. Either that or she's had enough. I don't know. I mean, I think that's the things that, like the likes of Maureen, have done to try and help people, and to be thrown under the bus and treated like a piece of shit for it. It's pretty awful, isn't it? Like, imagine you feel like you've like done something to try and save someone's life, and then they treat you like that. But oh, that's like we all wish they're dead, really, don't we? Yeah. Talk about attention. Oh, thank you, Dorothy. I'm glad that you're with us. I'm glad you're all with us. And that at least we can keep each other fucking smiling, and we know the truth. We really do know the truth of the matter now. I'll never be fooled by that bullshit again. Shocking. Shocking, shocking, shocking. Such pious people. Their little high horses claiming to be perfectly innocent before they commit the worst of crimes. I need like something to go over my little finger, so as when I push against it, it doesn't touch the glue. You get me? Oh, good. I'm glad that you enjoyed it, Dorothy. I was staying off for a couple of days, like letting people run their mouths. I thought it'd be quite funny, but it got really boring. I thought I'd better come and entertain you all. freezing, is it? We keep getting the snow warnings, but then it doesn't snow, but it very rarely ever does snow where I live. I'm sure I'll find out from the ladies soon. I'll be going down. Yeah, I was going to play it out with those trolls then and let them do their worst with their nasty, spiteful typing. But then I just really couldn't be bothered to like wait for them to actually drop one. It gets boring quick, doesn't it? I wouldn't mind, but it's just then none of them are intelligent enough to actually get in a good put down or a bit of banter. Like they don't even fucking get funny with their banter. Do you know what I mean? I can take a good honest insult if it comes with a fucking giggle at my own expense. I don't mind that. But they're really shit at it. They sound like desperate old hags that fucking can't wait to be hateful all the time. Like that's all they've got going for them in their lives. They should actually sit and do some crafting in their life. Find some fucking peace in their soul. Mm. Yeah, I know. All of the like time that they must take setting up all these accounts and trying to keep up to date with who they said what under what name that I can't even keep up with the one channel. I know that I've had a lot of boosts in my views lately, so there's been a lot more notifications to keep up with. But even before I had that, I couldn't keep up with like extra accounts and shit. Bollocks to that. Not only that, but anything I say, like if I said something to you in private, what I think about a certain someone, I'd be willing to say it to her in public as well. As if I'm saying it to her in private, that I'm showing her respect. But I tried that. She didn't get it. So now I've come to fight fire with fire. Because I'm not going to keep being bullied and pushed out. I am perfectly comfortable with who I am. I am perfectly happy that I'm not any of the things that they say I am. So they can't really have much impact on me, can they? Troll crafting. Troglodytes on the crafting. When you're that sort of filled with hate and bitterness, But this is what you can do with your life, yeah. You actually need to experience some of the things that I've been through, so as you can actually have that inner sanctum where you think to yourself, is this really worth it? No, it's not at all. Everything you're doing is only making your own lives worse. And then they sit and cry about their lives being so hard and so bad, and they're so upset. Perhaps if you didn't behave that way, you wouldn't end up with so many hating on you. It's quite simple, really. I find that if I don't hate on people, they don't come and hate on me. There's just that one little person who likes to be a victim. And let's face it, we all know what she's gaining out of doing that. Did you see the efforts at making sure Stefan didn't come and speak on my channel at all? Oh God, stay away from Mama Cass. She's just evil, pure evil, don't you know? That was the most desperate piece of work I've ever seen in the comments. Like, please keep coming back because I know you're going to give me money, you can't. Yeah, you do need a thick skin to be on YouTube. I knew when I came to YouTube that would be the case. I'd have to deal with some fucking horrible trolling, especially with my medical conditions. And that is like an easy target for people, isn't it? For some reason. And so I knew that would be coming, but I've dealt with much worse in life. So fucking, you'd think New would be a fucking superhero by now because she's fucking been through so much in life, because I fucking seem to be quite strong from all I've been through. Seem to be able to laugh at other people and myself. So it's a good way of dealing with shit in life. Keep fucking laughing. Keep smiling. Don't fucking cry. Don't fucking beg. Treat people the way you want to be treated, exactly. Exactly, Elizabeth. Not hard, is it? Do unto others as you would have done to you. Two things that have got me through life. Hello, Dan. Sorry, son just walked in. Two things that have got me through life. My family quotes, actually, that I was raised on, was do unto others as you would have done to you. And I've always tried to do that. And the second one was the serenity prayer. God grant me the courage to change the things that I can change, the serenity to accept those I cannot change, and the wisdom to know the difference. But God grant me the courage not to give up on what I think is right, even though I may think it is hopeless. And that's what I read out to myself 1,000 million times throughout nervous breakdowns and all sorts. But that's one of my life lessons, life morals, life quotes, whatever you want to call it. YouTube is very strange. There's an old Irish saying, is it? It doesn't surprise me at all. Quite a lot of Irish in my family. I don't like to go out of my, like, even when I fell out with New, I didn't start doing videos about her, even though I was making videos at the time. I didn't start chatting shit about her publicly. I spoke to her privately. That was how I deal with it. Like, I've had arguments with a lot of people online that no one knows about because I've had them one-on-one privately, and we've dealt with our problem and then come away from it better. And with New, I tried that. I tried speaking to her privately. I told her that she had hurt my feelings by kissing ass to someone that was slagging me off. which any friend would feel the same. And she took it public. She took it public. She wanted to make a big deal out of it. She wanted to make me into a bully. Then people started believing her. Eileen started backing her. Before I knew it, I felt like I had no choice but to leave because everyone was hating on me. People were saying that I was the bully and I was the hater. But like that was all done to me. They all ganged up on me when in fact I tried to deal with it one on one in private like it should be as adults. And I still have those messages for those who might want to see it. Big reveal coming soon. And I'm not ashamed of anything I said in those messages. You made out I was being really evil and horrible. No, I wasn't. I told her that it hurt me, and then I said to her to forget about it because she was being rushed to hospital for needing a shit. I told her forget about it. Let's worry about getting you better before we talk about our problems as a friendship. And then before I knew it, she was slagging off all over the place and getting Eileen to be her new friend. Back her up on it. Hate videos were being made just like they have been recently, naming me and exposing me, because how dare I be Llama's friend, I must be his minion. I would point out yet again that me and Llama are friends, but his paranormal drama Llama channel has nothing to do with mine and I have nothing to do with his. It's like we're two completely separate entities on two completely different genres. We support each other. We don't. I don't need to be involved in his drama llama stuff. That's his drama llama stuff. That's the basis of his channel. I support him because I happen to appreciate the way that he deals with shit. Thanks, Jim Silver. I'd rather it be me afflicted with it than a lot of other people, you know. But I do wish it. Of course, I wish it wasn't. So, like, they make a joke about my health, and it's not funny at all. It's not funny to my kids. You know what I mean? They've had to watch me go through hell. They've had to watch me turn blue in the face. They've had to watch me on machines saving my life. It's not something to laugh and joke about. It's certainly not something to say to kids that have been through that. Well, is she dead yet? Is she dead yet? No, I'm not fucking dead yet, mate. I'll make sure I take you down before that happens. Sick, innit? Sick, twisted fucks. To attack disabled women and a dying woman at that is bad enough, but then to go on and attack disabled kids, just lowest of the low. Now I know some pretty low down people that will go to every fucking depth, but you know what? Even they wouldn't fucking touch disabled kids. But you lot will, won't you? The queens of victims. Yeah, I won't ever let it take me away from my channel again. Like, I should never have quit it anyway. Like, I first stopped creating because I was helping her set up her channel, encouraging people, come on over to her channel because that's the place to go when you've been attacked by that person. there instead of onto my channel, and helping her completely run the whole channel and keep the chat going as went on with everyone else after I left. Okay, I think we got a thank you. They got lots of dislikes. It's okay, don't worry about it, Pokemon. It just shows them for what they are, and it's a bunch of troll accounts. There's actually only like 15 to 20 people even involved in it. So they have to make extra accounts to be able to do anything. But of course, they don't troll, they don't clone, they don't do none of that. It's just proven in every single fucking stream. Lots of trolling going on tonight, Half. Funny.
Are they all on fake accounts still?
Yeah, loads of new fake accounts. They've gone
Very scared, huh?
disliked all my streams. Gonna cry.
I mean, at the end of the day, they're trying to terrorise disabled women.
Exactly.
Who has to look after
They've
three
been
kids at the moment.
they've been terrorising disabled children today as well.
Right.
Yeah, because they go to every expense to upset people in it. Yeah, that's how sick they are.
Karma will eventually come.
Yeah, you know that song.
What's your saying? Breathe easy, folks.
Breathe easy, folks. That's from Harvey. It's much love and breathe easy, folks. We try to dish out the love regardless of the sick and twisted psychophants on YouTube. Isn't it funny when a 17-year-old can see the right morals in a situation better than a bunch of 40, 50-year-old women? Yeah, exactly. It's also views. Cheers, PJ. I am holding my head high, darling. I've got every reason to hold my head high. I'm better than them every step of the way. Everything they do, they just prove themselves more and more to sit there and be like, we don't do this, we don't do that, but then do exactly that. Says it all, doesn't it? They don't do anything, do they? But yet, it just keeps happening magically. Yeah, that's right, Elizabeth. It is unspirited. Here's my 17-year-old boy. He's lovely. Good lad. Good lad with a kind heart. He just wants it to stop, really. But I think he realises that she's not going to stop ever. While she's got people like that backing her up, she's always going to think she's some big hard nut. Keep coming and threatening me in the middle of the night on my fucking channel. I'm still here, but just enjoying watching her. Ignore her. Ignore Les, bless her hairy moustache. Yeah, my boy's like been watching all of her bollocks. Had several conversations with her where she thinks she can drop from 1 minute telling him that she used to love me and cared so much about me, cried her heart out about my diseases that she now tells everyone is not true, and then go into telling him that I'm a crackhead. Right, ready to talk to a 17-year-old lad about his mum, innit? Mind you, at least he don't have to go on the internet and warn people about his mother. Yeah, I agree, PJ. I haven't even seen any of what they said yet. I don't know if I will. I haven't been watching much lately. I'm really not that interested in what they've got to say, to be honest. Like, as in, there's no damage that they can do anymore. They've already done as much damage as they can do against me. And I might have lost a few subscribers along the way, but I gained that many more that I couldn't even see the ones that I've lost that might be involved in this drama. So it didn't really have much of an impact, did it? Thing is, when you're that known for lying as well, and caught out that many times and proven in black and white that many times to be doing all this, it's really, they just can't cause any damage after that, can they? Because anyone that sits and listens to it now is absolutely like demented. They're absolutely fooled. Excuse me while I wheeze my chest away there. I hope you didn't hear that fully because that was gross. My lungs just made a horrible sound. Oh no, there was another M and I missed it. I can't find it now. Oh, there it is. Exactly, Silver. It's been great watching it go where it's just like all by itself. It's nothing to do with the drama. Because I know that they all think that they get the more views because of the drama, which they do. They get more views for drama than they do if they actually just sit and talk like they do, like about nothing. Obviously it doesn't get much attention, does it? But the drama does. Now I know that they do it for that, but the fact is that I've got no need to do it for that because it hasn't benefited me at all to be involved in the drama. I've got the new subs and that from the cats, and they probably don't even want to watch this bollocks. You know what I mean? They certainly don't want to hear about a load of drama, fucking whores. And I sure as hell don't want to give these people any advertisements. You know what I mean? Like send a bunch of cat lovers over to New to fucking get robbed. I wouldn't want to do that. So they don't deserve my time or energy. My baby getting the water fountain. Neither. Hi, Hennessy. You coming to say hello? Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. That's what I believe anyway, PJ. I think there's two specific people that are very much involved in keeping the drama going for a reason. But there's some over there that are like just so in on it. They just so fucking love it all, don't they? But I think there is just one or two who have caused most of it. Certainly one or two who's got Mark involved in most of it. Like I don't ever dispute that everything he's done has been absolutely wrong and disgusting. But he's been completely hoodwinked into a lot of it. He believed that he was doing the right thing, sticking up for me against me. And I think he's going to end up learning that no, he hasn't. But he's pushed it too far already with all the damage he's done. You know what I mean? You can't do that many hate videos on someone, naming them, putting their picture up on them, without it coming back to bite you on the bum eventually. But she sure got what she wanted out of it, didn't she? Lots of drama, lots of movement on her channel about it, lots of attention, lots of, oh, poor victim. It's okay, we've got your back, we love you. All my friends now, they all love me just for who I am. How many times have you heard it all? Oh, bollocks. I'm going to start cooking. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten. Can you let the cat in, babe? Who's scratching my settee? Will you not do that, please? Thank you. Can't wait till I can finish paying off all the stuff that I had to buy when I first moved in. Then I'll have a bit more money back to play with. Well, not play with, but like spend on what I need. That's all of the M's. Hey, Neve. I see Nevis. Neve. Right. That's it done for tonight, guys. What's that?